Hi, in this video I'm going to explain to you how I use BullX with less fees and also with almost no fees. So we can begin with how to lower your fees. So you can just enter any coin and up here you have some profiles. You can change each of these profiles. I've had a few different profiles because I thought that maybe someday I would need to pay a little bit more gas fee to make the transaction go through faster. But to be honest with you, I've noticed that it doesn't really make such a big difference, and it already costs so much more to trade on BullX than it does on, for example, Jupiter. So I will show you a few of my secret tricks to trade on BullX without wasting the big 0.01 or 0.02 fee, 0.02 Solana fee that they take or make you pay to make your transaction go through faster. I mean, it's really nice that your transaction goes through faster, but sometimes some people don't have that much money to trade with to begin with, so maybe you just want to use BullX to maybe short or put limit orders. I really like that you can put limit orders, take profits. It's really good that way. I really love the visuals, but sometimes, as I said, it can be a little bit expensive. So what you can do is press here and then you can add a preset. Oh, I already have so many. Well, let me delete some. So you just add a preset, test, for example, save it. So if you look at my test preset, where is it? Let me update the page. Oh, I didn't press save, maybe. No, there it is. So it's 0.01, it's preset 0.01 in the bribe, 0.01 in the priority fee, and 0. No, that's the same. Bribe and priority fee on the buy and on the sell side. So that means if you bought, that's 0.02, and if you sold, that's 0.02 Solana that is gone even before your profit. So sometimes you lose more money than you make, especially if you are trading small sums. So what you can do is press on the new one that, or the one that you want to change, and when it's selected you go down to here where it says gas, press that, and here you can change it. So I've tried a few different settings. For example, if you put 0 and 0 and 0 and 0, that will not really work because 0 translates to a different sum. Let me see that. It looks like it's working, but when you do your transaction, the 0 in the priority fee, I believe, is, let me see here, yeah, that's true, the priority fee translates to a higher fee. So what you can do to make it lower than the 0 does is put 0.00000001, for example. So that makes your priority fee a lot smaller. So I copy that, I go to the buy side and also paste it there. Now this is the settings that I recommend, because they already take so much. Even when you have these settings that I'm showing you, it will still cost a lot to trade on BullX. I don't know why. Here you can see, I believe this is what they take, something like that, 0.015. So it's better than the one before, 0.01 that they preset on the bribe. So now you only maybe pay 0.015 or 2 of them. I don't know exactly, but it's still a lot. So what I do, I only use the BullX buys when I do a limit sell or limit buy, because then most of the times I'm not on my computer. So what you can do to skip these fees altogether, but still use BullX to, for example, short and see your take profit and see your P&L and how much you invested, how much you sold, because it's so hard to keep track of these things when you are trading with Jupiter. I love Jupiter for the low fees they have. Yeah, I sold too early on Peanut. I know. I'm really sad that I sold it, but what can you do? Life comes in the way sometimes. I still made some profit, but in the long run, I've been losing on Solana, to be honest. I don't really like Solana that much. I don't have the patience. I always buy the tops, and as soon as it dips some, I sell, I panic. Now, in this one, I made some profit, not a lot, but a little bit, and that's mostly because it's been only trending upwards almost. But I missed that big pump by 1 or 2 days. I couldn't wait. Anyways, so what you do is you go to Jupiter and you buy with the wallet that you have in BullX. So you connect the same wallet, you download the wallet that you get from BullX. So if you haven't downloaded it within the first 24 hours, then you can't download it anymore. I recommend you always to download your wallet before you start using BullX, because after 24 hours, or if you downloaded it once, then you can't do it anymore, I believe. If you have missed your chance, make a new wallet in BullX. It's so worth it. I'll give you 2 reasons. One reason is that you can burn I can't even pronounce that word, Soul Incinerator. When you go to Soul Incinerator, you can go to cleanup, and then if you have any old tokens that you already sold, then you can reclaim the 0.02 or 0.002 Solana that you paid for the token account. So that's a lot of money, to be honest, if you have traded a lot of tokens. And it used to be not so much, but Solana prices are so high nowadays, so I recommend you to be able to burn these accounts so you can get claim this money back. Especially if you're on a low budget, like I've been in the beginning, and then I had some money and then I lost it. So when you lose your money, sometimes you only have a little bit of money left, a little bit of Solana, then you want to do the best with it. So what you can do is burn all the tokens in soulincinerator.com. I can post the link in the video. And then when you go to Jupiter, then you can swap anything you wish here. For example, you can copy the peanut, go here, say I want to buy peanut with Solana, and you buy as much as you wish here. So when you have bought, it will show up here as a dot where it says bought or sold. So that way you know where you bought, where you sold, but the most important part is you can see totally how much you invested in dollars or in Solana and how much you sold. If you press here, you can change it in between Solana and dollar amount. And then you can see the P&L of each of these, if in Solana or in dollars. So after you have bought, the good thing is you can combine the BullX futures with this token that you bought. So for example, let's say I bought peanut here, and then I'm really happy with my buy. I will do sell limit and say, for example, I want to sell 50% of my peanut when it hits 2.4 billion market cap, so around the all-time high. So you can do that, and then you press sell. Then you will put a sell order. And that's really, really good. Why? Because, well, then you're only paying these 0.0015 or 002 or whatever it is once it hits 2.42 billion. So even if it comes underneath it, you could sell manually through Jupiter and skip that fee altogether. That's what I usually do. It will add up. It will become a lot of money if you do it this way. So you're saving a lot of money on this, and you're still using BullX to see your P&L and chart and see your buy and limit orders. So for example, what you can do here is say I want to buy 0.04 if it dips down back to 835, or let's say 670 million, or sorry, 123 zeros. So when it comes to 670, then, or you can drag this up and down where you want to buy. Let's say, for example, this looks like a good buy. I want to buy at 1 billion because that looks like a strong support. Then I press buy. Now it will put an order in even though I don't have the money, because when it reaches that, it will tell me that, well, it failed because I don't have the money. But if I did have the money, it would have bought. And then you can put an advanced sell. So for example, I have auto sell applied to this. When it buys, it will automatically put 5 take profits for me. One take profit on 100% profit. When it goes up 100% to 2 billion, then it will sell 50% of my holdings. When it doubles one more time to 4 billion, it will sell 20%. And each time it doubles, almost a double here, and then more than 10x's later, this is like a moon bag with the last 10%. This is one strategy. Another strategy I had made and tried and didn't make so much profit with, and I didn't like that much because, as I told you, the fees and stuff, I would rather take my profit myself if it's only 30% I'm looking for. You can just press select and it will automatically enable it. So when this order goes in, it will automatically put that on. You can also see it in, let's see, orders here. You have this order here. You can see it has order amount. I don't see it. We can try do it again. Let's say I take the other one that I don't like. I put 0.04. I take down this to, let's say, 1 billion, around there. And now it says, like, if you put your cursor over here, you can see auto sell 30% is active. I can press buy. And then when you put your cursor here, you will see, no, it should say there, no. I forgot how to do that, but it's not important. The important part is that it will put in your order after the buy, so you know take profits are automatic if the buy goes in. So if you're sleeping, it buys around 1 billion and it goes up to 1.3 billion, it would have sold everything. Here you can disable this or you can select whichever you like. A tip I would like to tell you is that if you do the auto sell, you need to change the settings for the gas fee over there too. So it's not the same as over here. So you've already changed the gas settings over here, so you buy a little bit cheaper than usually. What you do is press here, go to the strategy that you want to use and press this button. Here you can change the settings for when you want to take profit. Go down here where it says gas and press on this. Here you see I've already lowered it. By default it's the same as this was, so 0.01 or something, or 0.01 I believe in both priority and bribery. So don't forget, if you do this, to change these fees so you don't get high fees. I can show you an example if I make a new strategy. Take profit at 100%, sell 100%, save. Please enter a name, test. Save. So this one, if I check it out, I will show you here. Look, 0.01. So this was automatically lowered, maybe because I have lowered over there. But why would I want to pay a bribe of 0.01? That's not good. I don't like that. So you can either put 0 there and go back and save strategy and go back again and check that it's 0. No, you can't do a 0. So you do 0.000001. That's the way to do it. Sometimes that's the only thing you can do. So go back and save, always save, and go back and check again that it is saved. Yeah, you see, there it is. So this is the way to go. Now you know how to buy cheap through Jupiter, put cheap buy and sell orders, and also how to make a strategy that doesn't take too much of your fees. So this way I hope you can save some of your money on the fees and still use BullX, because it's so great to use BullX, and I love the functions it has. But I just don't like when you market by, for example, 0.02, that it will take a 0.01 fee. That's like half. No, sorry, 0.01. So it's not a half, but it's still a big percentage. It's like 5% of the amount that I'm buying with, and this is a small buy amount. I don't want to pay 5% or more, and they take a percentage too. I think it's 0.9 or 1% of your buy as a fee. So you're paying a lot of fees for something that you can buy for free at Jupiter. And in Jupiter, you need to adjust some settings to make it go through. You can set these settings however you wish to make it cheaper. I don't know how cheap you want to go, like yeah, 0.05. Yeah, that works for me. 0.1 dollar. So that's okay, and that's like a max cap. I don't think it will ever hit that. It's always like pennies to buy it through here. And then you can press dynamic, max slippage, or I used fixed, and I go pretty high because I don't want it to fail. But if it does fail, you can just press submit again. So this is pretty important too, to make it bearable here, because you can see in, for example, here we had it at 30% by default, the slippage. So 8 is not so much. But you can buy through Jupiter. Then you can burn your tokens when you have sold them, so you can reclaim your 0.02 Solana, and then you can use BullX to short and put limit orders to, for example, buy and auto sell and auto buy and everything that I've showed you. So this is hopefully gonna help you save some money, make some money. Hopefully you don't do like me. I've won some, lost more, and I'm sick and tired of Solana, to be honest with you. I might come back to Solana later, but I've burned myself so many times on rugs and super hyped launches, and everything looks so good, and the next day it's dumping, and I'm so tired of buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. That's the only thing I do, and I always lose money. Like you can see, I've won some, but for my total, I've lost a lot. So I've traded a lot of money. Total spend $5,000. Total revenue $4,500. So I've lost the $500, and that's only what they show me. I know I've lost a lot more. I have more wallets. So use this, and it hopefully will help you a lot to combine these three elements to save some money. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and that will help the channel also to grow. And I wish you a nice evening. Thank you.